Hey, Ag Teacher Thoughts here coming at you with another video. It's going to be an update video about our Nepenthes, which is our tropical pitcher plants. These were plants that were given to me by a coworker, two of them as a gift, and two of them because I'm the plant doctor, and I can bring plants back from the brink. So two of these were injured in shipping, and the other two were sent as a gift. And they're turning out to be a little bit more resilient than I had expected. So let me show you kind of what's going on. So here is our first two main plants. So these were the ones that came in the replacement shipping. With both of these, this one by far came out the best. It is happy. You can see that it is growing a brand new leaf there. Generally, when pitcher plants come in shock, they'll actually abort or drop the pitchers that are forming. And this one doesn't seem to be doing so. It seems to be going ahead and forming those pitchers. And this pitcher hasn't opened yet, and I'm hoping it's filling with liquid. I haven't looked really super close, but I know it will open soon. And then this is the new leaf that's coming out, and the pitcher is still intact there. This is the other one that was given to me in that second shipment. The bud was initially damaged there, but it is apparently recovering. I can see that there's a little bit of new growth on the backside. Here, let's use our pointer. There's a little bit of growth coming on the backside of that bud right there in the center that's starting to push out the old dead tissue. So it looks like that will take over. So that one's going to survive. And then we'll go past that one. We'll come back to that one. This is from the shipment that was actually frozen. So these were shipped and they got delayed in the Midwest and took a lot longer. It took a week to arrive, and it should have been much, much quicker than that, but they did end up freezing. And these are tropical pitcher plants, so they cannot handle that really cold weather. So this was damaged. You can see kind of that shipment damage there. I'm not pruning it off. I'm going to leave it there to help that plant recover. Needs all of the energy it can get. And of the ones that actually were alive, this was probably the one that was in the worst shape. So this is another one of the pitcher plants that really suffered. All the dead that you see around in through here, that's all frost damage. So this is all cold trauma. And the unfortunate thing is, in this, the main bud did actually die. So I was concerned that this whole plant was going to die because it's lost its main growth bud. So that one right in there. But I did notice something very exciting. We'll enhance. We're going to enhance a little bit. There we go. Okay, so on this, what I want you to note is in the top, there is the dark brown bud, the original bud that's dead. And then right down where that leaf kind of cups down at the bottom, there's a little brownish orange mass. That is a brand new bud. So that one is actually going to take over. And not only that, but when I looked on the backside of the pitcher plant, I did actually see another bud back there. So there are two latent buds that were activated. So the best way to describe it is if you have a tree like a maple. Maples are kind of notorious for this, and you have a nice straight trunk, and something happens up above. You'll see these little tiny branches that start coming out of the base of the tree. And those are buds that have they've kind of been in suspended animation. They've been laying dormant. And then when they get a hormonal signal, they'll actually activate and start growing. So in this case, these plants have latent buds also. And when the main bud, or the apical meristem, the bud that's in control of everything, is damaged, it no longer sends out the hormone that suppresses those other buds, and those other buds start to grow. So it's kind of like a fail-safe. And in this case, two latent buds have activated, and they are now going to take over the main growth of the plant. So it looks like this pitcher plant is going to not only survive, but it's actively growing, so it's going to start thriving. So that is our update on our Nepenthes. So these were the two that were damaged for frost and shipping. They're both going to make it. This one's also sending out new leaves with pitchers on the ends. This one, I don't think there's any, I think there's one pitcher down here, but it's not really formed. But hopefully those are going to start forming pitchers like these others here. And then this one, we're waiting a little bit to kind of just let them reacclimate to our environment, and then we're going to pot them up a little bit larger. But I'm pretty excited. Yeah, these are fairly small pots. Those are 2-inch bands, so 2-inch by 2-inch for the width of those. So fairly small starts, but they are thriving. And yes, this is my indoor grow area, and some of you may have spotted it. We do have a chandelier, because not only do we enjoy plants, but we enjoy our plants being fancy. But yes, very happy about the update with our Nepenthes. So they're doing quite well. And yeah, you'll notice this is not in a humidity dome. They're just getting watered as normal with rainwater that I collected. And I'm pretty happy with how they're turning out. So anyway, as always, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Ag Teacher Thoughts out.